It's Knight's Contract, again. To compensate for the never-ending horror of the previous level, we get a couple of short chapters. Things are still on fire in this one. Let's put Gretchen down.
We must hurry and reach Holda! True strength!
Alright, let's grab the shiny and head upstairs. Well, maybe we'll try to get some extra money here, but it seems pointless with how much you actually get from these barrels. This entire level is just to climb up the tower and a helicopter boss fight. What? We fight her on the roof, she's flying, it's a helicopter boss. And excuse me, but I'm replacing the quad damage with something actually useful. And I'll just check if I have all the lances set.
This doesn't seem very stable. We must proceed carefully.
You don't say. I think the interior is better designed than the streets. It's still a bit samey, but at least I can't get lost here. And the different floors have some variety to them. Level 3. The spell has left the building. By the way, we can freely aim them. But if you're locked onto a guy, and you will be most of the time, Heinrich will just chuck the spear automatically. Did it fall through? Apparently it did. And there is our equipable item for the level. Yeah, it's an effect we've already seen. It's flat out better than the first health booster we picked up. So, Lance level 3 is a multi-hit homing projectile, which, as you can see, pretty much instantly clears areas of regular enemies. Unless it glitches. It's very handy, but most importantly, when you fire it at a single enemy, it hits them multiple times. You'll see it today and in most of the following videos. I wonder how hot the air inside this tower is. Hey, is that the thing we used to kill the last boss? Why do we see it here now? The climbing animation is just there. She sure loves those flips. That was a very poorly thought out offensive. This spell is amazing. It saves me from the tedium of generic slashing action. And there's the end. How will Heinrich fail to attach himself to a ladder this time? And now a cutscene.
So, you've actually come.
I told you, Hulda. I'm going to put a stop to this here and now.
You haven't changed. Do you remember when we had our little spat? We decimated the forest during that.
Yes. Because of your uncontrollable actions, Verdurende turned her angry gaze upon me as well.
Ha! Is that so? You were far more violent than I was.
That's not how I remember it.
Well, no matter. I am different now, Gretchen. This time, I'll decimate this whole village.
I won't let you! It's you who will be decimated, Hulda!
Right, hold your horses. I'm going to show everyone just how much damage a fully upgraded lance actually does. Did you see that? That is not the buggy spell, that's the intended power output for this difficulty setting. Anyway, we got the collectible. Ooh, another missile attack, how original.
Heinrich!
Yes, yes. You may be wondering what happens if you use Gretchen's special attack during a proper boss fight. Nothing. Well, they lose a chunk of health, but there is no giant ethereal catfight cutscene. The flames coming out of her butt do look threatening. Somehow she takes less damage on foot. Gretchen's on fire today. Oh, maybe those were hiccups. And so we kill our boss with a giant blender. Costumes? I don't remember unlocking costumes before. Is this random? Well, lucky I guess. We'll check out the costumes too. Anyway, the one downside to simply shooting every enemy Indiana Jones style is that we don't get any finishes or combos. You can't S-rank things. We seem to have picked up a couple of pages. There's very little, nothing really, in this text we couldn't have figured out from the cutscenes. So Faust isn't just a small-time villain, he instigated all the witch hunts. I've heard somewhere that in the early days of the Inquisition, reporting a witch would have landed you in jail, because that would have meant, obviously, that you believe in witchcraft. And that's heresy. I wonder why they didn't stick to this principle. This looks delicious. No more art? Let's check out the costumes. Why was Gretchen wearing her blouse with her bra hanging out a century ago? Next time we fight another boss.